see the next example. See here A, for I equal to 1, I less than 1, I less than n, I equal to I into 2, printf I. Now we will see how it is executed and how many times it will print and what is the time complexity for the program. So now if we take the loop, from 1 to from n to something. It means in step stop 2, we have to take it. First, I equal to 1. So, I equal to 1, I equal to I into 2. That is 1 into 2, 2. Next, I value 2. Next, 2 into 2, 4. Like that, we have to go on up to n. So, 1. So, here see 1, 2, 4, and so on n. It means it is increasing by its square. So, 1 can be written as 2 power 0, 2 can be written as 2 power 1, 4 can be written as 2 power 2, and so on. It is running up to 2 power k. So, when here check the condition, when will be the loop stop here? So, whenever the I equal to n, at that time the loop will stop. So, here take the condition and measure it. So 2 power k equal to n. So k is equal to log n base 2. So the time complexity for this program is order of log n base 2. Here it is increment whenever you see the I value incrementing 2 times, then the time complexity for that program is log n base 2. Suppose it is increasing by 3, so the uh, time complexity will become order of log n base 3. It means based on the constant value, we can change here base. So here it is change. So here the value is multiplying with 2. That's why log n base 2. Suppose if we are multiplying with 5 or 7, this constant value will change over here. 5 means 5, 7 means log n base 2. So the overall complexity for this program is order of log n. So next example see. So in I, j, k, here we have three variables, declare three variables. For I equal to n by 2, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. So this loop will run up to n by 2 times. Next one, for j equal to 1, j less than or equal to n by 2, j plus plus. Here, this inner loop also will run n by 2 times. Next one, for k equal to 1, k less than or equal to 1, k equal to k plus 2. Next printf Ravi. So now we will see. So the first for loop will run up to n by 2 for the n by 2 times because I is starting from n by 2 to n. So that's why it is running from. So it is starting from n by 2 and it is ending with n. So n by 2 plus n by 2 becomes n. So that's why this loop is running for n by 2 times. Next loop for j equal to 1 and j is less than or equal to n by 2. It means j is starting from 1 and it is ending at n by 2. So this is also running for n by 2 times. Next loop for k equal to 1, k less than or equal to n, k equal to k into 2. Already we have discussed the same type of example in the previous. So whenever we multiply with that constant with 2, this will become order of log n base 2. So this will run up to log n base 2. So overall time complexity for this program is n by 2 into n by 2 into log n base 2. That equal to order of n square log n base 2. This is the time complexity for the given program. Given one. See the next one. Int ijk. So uh, we declared three variables and initialize it. For I equal to n by 2, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Next inner loop. For j equal to 1, j less than or equal to 1, n j equal to 2 into j. For k equal to 1 and k is less than or equal to n, k equal to k into 2, printf Ravi. Now we will see the how many times it will print and what is the time complexity for this program. So see the first loop I is running from n by 2 to n. So n by 2 to n means it is running, this loop is running for n by 2 times. Next one, for j equal to 1 and j less than or equal to n, j equal to 2 into j. Already we have discussed it. So whenever you see this multiplication and whenever there is a constant, you can go through this log n base 2. So here we are seeing this, we are multiplying with 2, constant 2. That's why we are taking log n base 2. Otherwise, if we multiply with 3, it will become log n base 3. So this loop will run up to log n base 2 times. And next loop also for k equal to 1, k less than or equal to n, k equal to k into 2. So this constant also multiplying with, this is also multiplying with 2. So this is also runs for log n base 2. So now we will see the overall complexities for this program. So n by 2 into log n base 2 into log n base 2. That becomes n by 2 into log n whole square. So the total overall complexity of this program, total overall complexity for this program is order of log n base 2 whole square. So this is the time complexity for this example. Next one. Suppose if we assume n is greater than or equal to 2 and while n is greater than 1, n equal to n by 2. Suppose we are taking the n value from 2 to something and also after that until the condition is true, it is dividing by 2. Suppose now I am taking 2. So whenever I do 2, n equal to n by 2. N equal to n by 2 means the quotient, the quotient will be 1. It means whenever I take the value of value n value as 2, we are running it as one time. Suppose I am taking the value n value 4. So whenever I take the value n value as 4, n equal to n by 2. 4 by 2 means 2. Again we have to take the 2 and again we have to, again the condition is 2. Again we have to divide it and 2 by 2 1. It means whenever I take the n value as 4, it is the program is running for 2 times. So whenever I take the whenever I take the n value as 2 power 3, n equal to 2 power 3 by 2, 2 power 2. Again we have to take the 2 power 2 and divide it 2 power 2 by 2, 2 power 1 and again divide the 2 power 1 by 2, 1. So whenever the n value is 8, it is running 3 times. Like that if you increase that, it will, it is increasing by power of 2. So whenever the value is increasing by power of 2, so we have to check the condition. Whenever we have to check the terminating condition. So when it will stop, whenever the value is become n equal to 1, it will stop. So we have to go through this condition. Then n equal to 2 power k. So then what is the value of k? K is equal to log n base 2. Suppose if I take n value as 20, so 20 by 2, 10, 10 by 2, 5, 5 by 2, 2, and remainder is 1. So whenever n value is 20, it will become order of log 20 base 2. It can be written as order of log n base 2. So this is the time complexity for the example. See the next example. For I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Next, for j equal to n, so for j equal to 1, j is less than or equal to n, j equal to j plus I. Next, print of Ravi. So now, see, the first for loop will run n times because it is starting from 1 and ending with n. So it will run up to n times. So we see the next loop, j equal to 1, j is less than or equal to 1, j equal to j plus 5. So it is depending on the I. So whenever it is depending on the I, just you have to just unroll it. So whenever I equal to 1, we have whenever I equal to 1, this j is running from 1 to n. So it is running for n times. And also whenever I value is equal to 2, j equal to 1 to n and it is running from n by 2 times because it is starting from 2. That's why it is that's why it is running n by 2 times. So whenever I equal to 3, it is j loop is running from 1 to n and it is running n by 3 times and like that so on. So whenever I value is k and j is running from 1 to n, so it will run up to n by k times. And, and so on whenever I value is I equal to n, j will run from 1 to n and it will run n by n times. Now we have to see first whenever I value is 1, it is running n times. Whenever I equal to 2, it is running to n by 2 times. Whenever I equal to 3, it is running n by 3 times. So and so on whenever I equal to k, it is running n by k times. And whenever I equal to n, it is running n by n times. Now see, take the n common and whenever you take the n common, 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus and so on 1 by n. So n into this 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus and so on 1 by n. This is the formula for log n. So overall time complexities for this problem is order of log n. So this is the time complexity for this question. Next question. See, int n equal to 2 power 2 power k. For I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Next, j equal to 2, while j is less than or equal to n, j equal to j square. Next, print of Ravi. Now see how to solve this problem. So for I equal to n, I less than or equal to 1, n, I plus plus. So this loop will run up to n times. So now we see, now take the k value and check the output. So whenever k equal to 1, n will become 2 power 2. It means n will become 2 power 2 means 4. So the n value will become 4. So next j value. How many times j will run? Means j will run from 2 to 4. It means it is running 2 times. So it is running n into 2 times. Next one. Whenever you take the k value as 2, n value will become 2 power 2 power 2. It means 2 power 4. N value becomes 16. So this value so whenever now let us see in so whenever k equal to 1, it will n value will be 4. So next we are entering into the next j equal to 2 while j is less than or equal to n. So while the condition becomes to pass, we have to run up to those. So j equal to j square. It means j value is 2. Next, 2 square means 4. It means 4 is less than or equal to 4. Yes, 4 is less than or equal to 4. So it will run up to n into 2 times. Why n into 2 times means for loop will run up to n times, and it will take the values to. It means it will run only 2 times. So the n into 2 times. That's why. So whenever k equal to 2, the n value will become 16. Now j will run up to n less than or equal to 16. In time, it will run, so j equal to j square. So whenever j equal to 2, the j equal to j square. It means 2 square is 4. Now the j value will become 4. Next again we are checking the condition. 4 less than or equal to 16. Yes, the condition true. Now enter into the loop and j equal to j square. Now j value will become 16. While j less than or equal to n, yes, 16 is less than 16 is equal to 16. So the condition becomes true. Again, the j increment the j value 16, 16 square 256. The condition false. So up to how many times it is running? Up to 3 times it is running. So and into 3 times. So next one, whenever the k value is 3, n is equal to 2 power 2 power 3. That is 2 power 2 power 8. Now j value, take the j value, j equal to 2, 2 square, 2 power 4, 2 power 8. It means the j value is running up to 4 times. It means whenever the k value is 1, it is running n into 2 times. So whenever the k value is 2, it is running n into 3 times. So whenever k value is 3, it is running n into 4 times. It means it is increasing the constant by 1. So n into k plus 1. Why k plus 1 means for every iteration it is incrementing by 1. That's why n into k plus 1, that equal to n into. Now we have to measure the k value. So how to find the k value means, suppose I have to take n square is equal to 2 power 2 power k. Now log n 2 power k equal to applying log on both sides, log n base 2 equal to 2 power k. Now k value whenever log n base 2 equal to 2 power k, the k value becomes log of log n. So substitute this log n in place of k. So n into log n plus 1. So the time complexity for this program is order of n log n. So this is the time complexity for the program. So these are the generalized examples and main important examples for the time complexities of iterative algorithms. In the next video, we will see the time complexities of recursive program. So we will see in the next class. So bye.